Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. My name is DJ Cat, and today we are back with another crypto video. Today is going to be a very step-by-step tutorial, easy to digest. At the same time, we're going to go through a lot of those things. It's not just going to be a tutorial, it's going to be a tips and tricks video. Now, I guess a disclaimer here is I'm still learning, but I'm going to be able to teach you guys the absolute basics, okay, which obviously I'm not getting wrong here, but I'm still learning. But I'm going to give you guys the tips and tricks of what I'm learning so far, which is obviously not just how to provide LP, but what are key indicators to where you should look for so it's worth your time into providing LP into, you know, whichever one. And today we're going to be using actually this token right here as a highlight. It's called Monat Money, or Monat Money, whatever you pronounce it, okay? Apparently this is created by the same dev behind Atropa 414. So it is technically bullish, okay? And actually I do have a bag myself in Monat Money. Again, this is not really financial advice, and this is kind of not, you know, to do with the video itself, but I do have around 104. It would be nice if we 10x, you know, make a nice good amount of profit. 10-20x, I'm looking at 10-20x, you know, kind of short term. We'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? Again, don't really invest what you can't afford, risk capital, and either way, this video is non-financial advice. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, today, okay, it's going to be a tutorial on how to start with liquidity supplying. You want to make daily ROI, okay? How can you do that, right? And there's a lot of kind of terminologies here. Liquidity pool, right? I kind of made another video, is somewhere in my channel, this like kind of an hour long, where I illustrated, you know, crypto and cryptocurrencies, etc., how it works. And I did delve into what is liquidity pools. But guys, to keep it simple, liquidity is kind of like the money in the ATM, okay? You can supply money to the ATM and you will get shares of the transaction fees depending on, you know, your share of the liquidity pool. Right, simple as that. So that's kind of the gist of things. Now, liquidity pools, they are both simple and complex at the same time, but it actually gets as simple as that. It's money in the ATM. Without money, there's no transactions that can happen. That's where people, you know, certain type of rugs is where people don't lock the LP, and then they drain the liquidity pool. So no matter how many tokens you have, it is basically worthless because there's insufficient liquidity pool. Anyways, that's besides the point, which, by the way, I'm planning to make another video where I'm going to be telling you guys about how to avoid scams, rugs, honeypots, and just shady contracts, you know, and I'll also include about stuff, you know, how to verify a contract, you know, is made by a certain creator, like obviously how to know it's a contract that is from the ERC airdrop, how to verify the contract is deployed by the true Atropa dev 414, so other bits and bobs like that, and how to amend your permissions and how to even check permissions. There's actually a website that shows you all the permissions that you've given to certain dApps and how to revoke them, okay, just in case those dApps get you know, hacked or something. You don't want to be giving them too many permissions, but that's besides the point. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about how to create LP tokens and provide them into a token, make money daily ROI, okay? And you'll be surprised how much percentage ROI you can make in certain places, okay? So, which is this one. Today is the highlight of that, Monat Money, okay? The key things that we want to look at is the volume, okay? This is kind of what grabs my attention, is the volume. You got 372K worth in volume. So, per each transaction in the Pulse chain, now I'm not sure if this is subject to change in the future, but average per each transaction is around, you'll see, first of all, let's type this down, 372, 100,000, and then you times it by 0.0022. That's the magical number, okay? This is how much one transaction in the Pulse chain is worth in dollars, okay? So now, well, yeah, roughly. So that this is the magical number. You just times this number by the volume, which is obviously this volume is per in the last 24 hours, and you click equal. So in the last 24 hours, Monat Money generated $818 worth of fees, transaction fees. So where does this go? This is split into the people who are providing LP, okay? So it really depends on your share of the LP is how, you know, for example, if I'm 1% share of the LP, I'm going to get 1% of that number, which is $8 a day, which is really good. So we're going to be kind of calculating how to determine how much will our share will be, etc., etc. So this is the money that we have here that I'm able to play around with today, and I'm actually going to invest it in this LP. It's $161. Okay, so let's see how much $161, how much ROI can it give us. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start with going to, let's just do it on a new page, pulsex.com. Right, we're going to go to app. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to liquidity, and then we're going to get the contract address. Okay, now it is here in the bottom. You click on Monat Money, you click it. Okay, and obviously this is after you do your checks. Okay, this is the real Monat Money from the Atropa Dev 414. That's a different check. But let's say once you've checked the contract address, you come here, you click on liquidity, you click add liquidity, and then this is where you choose which pair you want to do it with. Because Monat Money here, let's see how many different pools there it's in. There's wBTC, okay, and you can see there's WPLS. Oh, hold on, there's two WPLSs. Yes, because there's version 1, version 2. This is another thing. You guys need to be aware of which version you want to jump into. Okay, and there's actually there's an Atropa pair, which I almost actually doesn't have that much volume. Well, it's actually not bad volume. Okay, but actually I'm just going to do a quick check, and I might as well just tell you guys right now. I just want to do a quick check into how much would my share be, because this could be a gold mine. This is what I use the terminology. So I'm just going to connect wallet. Okay, and I'm kind of going to say, okay, liquidity actually here, and then let's put this at Monat Money, and then we're going to click at Atropa. Because you guys can tell, right? This is the liquidity pool for Monat Money WPLS. This is the liquidity pool for Monat Money Atropa. So they're not equal. They're literally different circles, different ATMs. Okay, so each liquidity pool has different amount of supply. Okay, this is why you can jump into, which one's better to jump into? Because there's a balance that you want to strike, right? Is this liquidity pool has high enough volume that I'm going to make money, but at the same time, is this liquidity pool has less liquidity, or is this token pair has less liquidity, where when I join in, I'll have a high liquidity pool share percentage, right? Which we're gonna find out. So there you go. This is it. When you go to the liquidity section, add liquidity, you want to put in those two tokens, right? The one that you're targeting, Money Atropa. You come down. This is the highlight that we're gonna look at. Share of the pool. So I have, for example, here $101. I'm actually not gonna be investing that much because I actually have around 161. I don't want to invest my $100 right here. So I'm actually going to try to get this down to 80. So I'm just going to write here 76, just around there. Close. Yeah, that's just about correct actually. So there you go, $80, and obviously it will automatically calculate how much of Atropa you need to have, which I do have Atropa right here. And then what it will tell you, 0.7, that will result you in 0.77. Now I might as well enable Atropa in the meantime. Okay, so 0.77% of the pool. Now let's bring up our calculator, right? You got 34K in volume, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you gotta follow me right here. Okay, focus. Okay, 34,000 in the past 24 hours worth of volume. You times this by the magical number 0.0022. Okay, that means it's generating $74 of fees per day. You times this by your share of pool. Okay, but remember that number 74.8. Okay, remember what we want to do. We want to turn this into a percentage. First of all, I mean it is already, but you want to divide it by 100. 0.77. Some people might be able to do it in your head, but 0.77 divided by 100. Okay, this is your number, and then you want to times it by 74.8. Okay, let's just times it. 74.8. How much money would that give me? That would give me around, $0.50 a day. Okay, $0.50 a day from investing $160. Okay, now in my personal opinion, this is not really worth it of a pool. I'm just here delving to just kind of give you guys, you see how you're digging through and you're trying to find out which one is better, more worth to invest in. So let's look at this one that has more volume. Okay, and let's just find out. And then if it's the right one, if it's like juicy, I'm jumping in this. Simple. I'm actually jumping in this video, and obviously this will be the tutorial at the same time. So WPLS, Monat Money, PLS, again, they don't need to, it can be the other way around, it doesn't really matter. We're going to go here and we're just going to change it to be we're going to do half of this amount. So it'll be 1.6 million. No. Yeah, 1.6 should be good. 1.8 maybe. 1 second. I'm just trying to get it to be worth $80 because that's how much I have. $80 plus $80, 160. That's how much I have. So this one would give me 0.46% of the pool. Okay. So now let's do that simulation right here. 300, as you guys can see right here, the number 371,000 in the past 24 hours times 0.0022. That's the magical number. So that means every single day it's making $816 worth of fees. What is my share pool? 0.46. Okay, so times 0.0. You want to add another 0, because you want to think about it just quickly. If you don't need to calculate, you're gonna go like the 0 will go 1, 2. So there'll be 2 zeros before that number. 46. And this, let's do the drum roll. Okay, my $160 invested in the LP share, how much would it yield me per day? Bam. $3.75, ladies and gentlemen. $3.75. Now, if I did my maths correctly, okay, if I go here, divided by 160 again, that is basically, and then let's do -1 times 100. That is basically 2.3% ROI from liquidity supplying, ladies and gentlemen. This is unstaked liquidity supplying, so you can literally pull out at any time. The only risk you have is the impermanent loss. But guys, when you're making 2% daily ROI, you already know it's going to outweigh that impermanent loss. Simple. So this is really bullish at making $2 a day. And remember, the volume could actually kick up in the future, right? So let's say this volume goes to, what's Atropa at? Let's do quickly right here. The last 24 hours. Let's go here. Let's go to volume. Let's go platform to Pulsechain. Okay, we're gonna click apply. The highest volume. Okay, it is DAI. Makes sense. Let's see. Okay, DAI again. I just want to see the first. It's a million. Yeah, I think a million is actually not bad to aspire to become like, or 800K. So for example, if this reaches, 800K. So still my same investment, by the way. Okay, still my same investment of $160. 800K times 0.0022 and then times 0.0046, because that's my share of the pool. 46. That means I'm making $8 a day. That's the kind of, the kind of the investigation that you have to do. Are you supplying liquidity because there's already high volume but low liquidity, or are you supplying liquidity because you are trying to predict that this token is going to become high volume in the future? You know what I mean? There's kind of different ways to find the good places to invest in. Now again, I'm still learning, so this is like very beginner tips. Okay, there's multiple factors. I'm still learning. This is kind of interesting, but yeah, you'll be making $8 a day once this stuff just like almost doubles in volume, and that's it. $8 a day of your 160. That's basically 4% ROI, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but without further ado, let's actually go ahead and show you guys how to actually do it. But that's basically it. You want to have equal it's a dual asset, right? Liquidity pool is a dual asset, right? It's a dual asset token, right? So it has to have, both sides has to be balanced in equal value of $1. So whatever tokens this is, however token this is, they both have to be the same value or very close, as you guys can see, 79.79. So Monat money, I have enough, yep, to buy it. PLS, I have enough to buy. I'm going to click supply. Okay, simple as that actually. And I'm just going to remember the number before because this is the number I need to buy back, because I'm trying to invest in Monat money as well. So we're going to click on supply. We're going to click on confirm. And then you're going to click close, and then in a second it will tell you. Oh, there you go. This is actually a small tip. I didn't even know it. By adding liquidity, you'll earn 0.22% of all trades on this pair, etc., etc. That's good to know. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. And if I scroll down, okay, it's not really allowing me to scroll down. Okay. Share of the pool. I think I need to go back. Yeah, let's go back. And then click here. Share of the pool, 0.46%. Yep. So whatever this becomes 0.46%, I own 0.46% of that ATM. Let's see how much money do I have. I have $72 halas, and 2% of this. Technically, I mean, I'm trying to think, is it really worth just holding it to the 10x, or should I put in the LP to make, you know, money way long term? This is way long term as well, right? Because if thinking about it, guys, before this reaches the 10x, it's actually the volume is going to keep going up and down. There's going to be up days, there's going to be down days. The 10xing can happen in like a month, in 2 months. So why can't I just make money in that meantime? Or why can't I just make money and not even care about if it 10x'd, right? So this is why you gotta think. You know, you gotta think, ladies and gentlemen. You really have to think. So yeah, for example, how much money did I have left? I just wanted to calculate what's the 2% ROI of that. I had 72 times 0.02. That means this would add another $1 per day, $1.44 per day, you know, which is pretty decent. But, you know, for now, I think I'm just going to buy the rest of Monat, actually. I remember I pasted that number. How much money do I have? Can I even afford this? No, I don't. Okay, I have 72, unfortunately. So 1.4. Interesting. It's not really updating, huh? All right, let's just keep it at 0.000061. Let's just hold it. Swap it. Again, this is like kind of besides the point of the video, but obviously, guys, if you have enjoyed and learned a little bit, at least one thing in this video, you know, like it, comment. It almost feels like a live stream, by the way, that I'm doing. Let me know if you guys want me to do some type of live stream. But let's see. It's still pending, but oh, it failed. Well, that's new. That's very new. Let's go to MetaMask. Let's do that one more time. I'm not really rushing to make this. So, oh, okay. Oh, it's probably because my slippage is very low and tight. Okay, yeah, just keep it like that. Pause, by the way. Anyways, just get that. Let's confirm this as soon as possible, because I know the slippage is gonna trigger and it won't go through. And then we're gonna end the video. Well, I hope you guys. Let's be at what, 2.5. Hopefully, I want to see that number. 250, $250,000. I want to see it. Come on, show me. $250,000. Oh, way above $250,000. Holy smokes. Okay, almost $1 million. So basically, okay, not bad. $3. Wow, I guess I put most of that money in the LP. Anyways, guys, nevertheless, I'm here for that, you know, sweet 10x. As I said, you know, there's also another strategy. You know, is it worth, you know, what's the percentage? You want to put 60% in LP supply and then hold maybe 40% for that short-term money, and then long-term money is the LP supply. It's all up to you, and I'm still figuring it out. I actually don't know what's the correct answer. You know what I mean? You guys saw it. You can make up to 4% a day, right? With LP shares. You never know. This volume can kick up a lot. And I can make 4% a day, or even in some day, you never know, the volume can be so high up in that one day, even from people selling, by the way, that counts as volume. You never, that could be 10% for that one day off, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically it. Again, the highlights is kind of, Monat Money, but I'm not really going to mention it in the title because this is mostly a tutorial and a tips and tricks for you guys to get into LP token sharing. It's as simple as that, guys. It's providing LP to a token pair, right? It's like Monat Money to WPLS. It allows people now to trade their WPLS for Monat Money and vice versa. I can make a new token pair right now, liquidity pair, for Monat Money that nobody has done. So for example, I can do this with, I don't know, let's say PLS Pulse X, Monat Money with Pulse X, because nobody has done it, right? I can be the first provider, okay? And now if people want to use me or use the Pulse X to buy Monat Money, I'm going to be 100% of the supply share, which is pretty good, right? So there's a lot of like predicting that you need to do, or you don't need to be the first one to make the most money. You can also be early ones to make money. Basically, it's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. That's the video. That's the end of the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And obviously liquidity, there you go, it's going to be added right here, 0.43%, and you'll see this number actually add up in the next 24 hours, and then you can kind of calculate how much. So take a screenshot, basically once you've added it, take a screenshot so you remember your initial investment, and then if you want to do the difference, calculate the difference, so you see the number here already changed, okay? So it's already like making profit, like money from now actually. So, and it shows you the share of the liquidity, but right here it shows you, ladies and gentlemen, the number of LPs you have. So from that screenshotted number, you're going to minus it to get the difference, so you can know, okay, how much LPs you've made in the past 24 hours, and that's the only thing that you want to sell. So you go here, you click on detailed, and then you type that much. I'm not going to sell my whole LP because then that will set it all. I'm going to sell, for example, just the amount that I made, which is, let's say 29, okay, or let's say 30, right, which is basically like a few pennies right now, which is literally just now. This happened just now. So ladies and gentlemen, that's actually the game. That's how you play the game. Okay, I taught you guys the absolute beginner guide to jump in with put in some tips and tricks, like using the screener. You can now go do the sort it in the highest volume in Pulsechain, and again you can do this in Pancake Swap in the BSC. You can probably do this in Ethereum, by who wants to be in Ethereum with those high gas fees? I'm Pulsechain Maxi, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm making this video too long. I need to really train myself to make videos shorter. It's just because I'm enjoying it. I enjoy making videos for you guys. You guys are legends. I love the support. I've been getting the likes, the subscribes. You guys been, doing your job, and I'm doing my job. We're both being happy. You're getting the valuetainment. I'm getting my, fulfillment, of educating people. I like to educate people. I like to learn myself and share my knowledge that I get, But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the video there. Join my Telegram group, link in the description. It's called the Farmers Community, where we share our thoughts on how to make money, because we're here in the crypto not to play games, ladies and gentlemen, even though life is a game. No. We're here to make money. This is our game, though. Anyways, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Can I reach 3,000 very soon? Let's see. And give it a comment. Did you find this helpful? Are you looking forward to more step-by-step tutorials, etc.? Is there any feedback you'd want to give me as well? Is there something that I've done that I shouldn't have done? Maybe get in tangents. I know I get a lot of tangents, so I should probably dial that back a little bit. And join my Telegram. You can also send me a DM on my Telegram at Cooleye, link in the description. All those link in the description, alongside my business email. If you want to reach out to me, ask me questions, say hello, support the channel by subscribing, or you can buy me a coffee, link in the description. And all right, you have a good night, rest of your night. I'm actually getting sleep. It's at 10 p.m. right now. I'm gonna upload the video as soon as this is up. So this has been how to make money with LP supplies. Go get rich. Non-financial advice, but you want to get rich. That's my non-financial advice. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.